Well, hello there. Well, it's a beautiful day out, no rain today, and I thought I'd pop in and talk a little more about codependence and my relationship with codependency. Throughout my life, it's been a big part of how I relate to people. And oftentimes it was a real unhealthy way, and I wasn't even aware of it until I was in my early 30s. Just things kept repeating the same way each and every time. So I decided to buckle down and get some therapy. Took a couple of different therapists before I felt really comfortable and trusting about sharing my life with them. And when I finally found the person that I wanted to work with, her and I went on one heck of a journey. I would say that Linda was my guide, as well as my mentor, as well as my therapist. And she helped me dig really deep. Like I did life sculpting, psychodrama, gestalt work, which was really amazing and interesting too. And what we did was help me trace back the beginning of when I became codependent. And I traced it all the way back to 4 years old. I was an army brat, so to speak, and we were in Germany on an army base, and Wiesbaden was where we were. And I ended up with a horrible infection in my ears, so much so that I had gone deaf because of the infection. Well, they ended up taking my tonsils out because that was one of the reasons why. And while I was there, I wasn't allowed to see my parents. And that was traumatizing, definitely, not to be able to see my parents. But they did that because they were concerned that if I started crying, I would hemorrhage. And they didn't want that happening. So the big day when I got to see my parents, well, actually it was my mom. I think my father was out on drills or something like that. It was in the morning, and the nurse was trying to get me to eat oatmeal with butter on it. And I wasn't having anything of it. I remember it so distinctly. I was like, not going to have it. Mom comes in, and she tries to coax me into eating the oatmeal with butter. I refused. I knew I didn't want it. She said to me, Kelly, if you don't eat some of this oatmeal, I'm going to turn around and leave. And I said, no, one more time. She said, that's it. I'm leaving. She turned around and she left. As she was walking out the door, I realized, oh my God, she meant it. She's going. Well, a 4-year-old doesn't know the future. And I thought, oh my God, she can't leave me. So I yelled out, I'll eat it, I'll eat it, I'll eat it. And she was already gone. That began my journey with codependency. Well, that's as far back as I can remember. And the part of the codependency behavior that I was really good at was people pleasing. I did not want to be rejected or abandoned when, for any reason. So I did things because I thought I had to. I people pleased, and I didn't stand my truth because I was terrified I'd be abandoned. So there goes the beginning of my relationship with codependency and the different characteristics of it. My gosh, I've had 30 years of sobriety in codependence, and I'm still working on it. But I've come a long way, and I'm super proud of myself. And I'd love to hear from any of you guys what your experience with codependency has been, if you've had any. And so feel free to comment, discuss this more. I have some more tidbits and thoughts. And thanks for talking or listening to me. Hello. And by the way, I'm on my school bus. There's a school bus right there. And I'm sitting on this stairwell. There's one of my bus driving buddies across from me. And hold on, let's see if I can give you a good view of the inside of this giant bus. It seats 84 kids. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.